Guys, I just got some horrible news out of Russia. This was posted on the Fox News YouTube channel, and it was sent to me via link, and I clicked through to watch this, and it is 40 people have been shot in a mass shooting in Moscow, and over 100 people have been wounded. This is absolutely horrific. And this same thing, in my opinion, is going to be a weekly, if not daily, situation here in the United States when all hell does break loose, because we have so many people coming across the border, so many enemies of this country, and this country, the United States government, the deep state, has done so much overseas to some of these other countries and caused poverty, death. They've carpet bombed civilians over the years. I mean, we have made a lot of enemies around the world. And now our border is wide open, and all these people are coming through here. And we have a serious situation here in the United States, in my opinion. And this, we've had mass shootings here before, but I think it's going to pick up greatly because we see the effectiveness here and the death that this can cause. This was 5 people dressed in camouflage went in and did this mass shooting in Moscow. And we pretty much know already who's responsible for this. We pretty much know already who provided the weapons for this. More than likely, the same people provided the training for this, and probably even the planning for this. And if that is the case, wouldn't that make the United States government a state sponsor of terrorism without a shadow of a doubt? Isn't that the definition of terrorism when you go in and have a mass shooting like this? Of course it is. If the United States is sponsoring Ukraine, that's more than likely behind this, under orders from the Ukrainian government, more than likely. That is terrorism. So would be a state sponsor of terrorism in the United States. So let's look at this and see what the Fox News has to say about
right
this.
Now, and this one is also devastating. 40 or more people is the count who have been killed and at least 100 injured after a shooting when gunmen burst into a concert hall on the edge of Moscow this evening, according to Russian security service. Correspondent Alex Hogan reporting on this live from London for us. Hi, Alex. What do you know?
Hi,
what can you tell us?
Martha. We're just getting more details coming in about this, but a terrifying scene for people who were at a concert. This was a concert hall in Moscow, just in the surrounding area, when people who were watching the band Picnic suddenly heard the sound of gunfire. People started screaming, running, creating this mass exodus as people tried to escape. And as we look at sites just like this, some of these horrible scenes of mass panic, that is likely what could have caused some of the other injuries. We know as many as 100 people have been wounded after about 5 gunmen who were dressed in camouflage came in to that concert hall and started opening fire. We know as many as 70 ambulances responded to the scene as flames broke out from the building. Again, this mass panic at a time where there's still not a lot of details as to exactly who these gunmen are, but we have heard from the mayor of Moscow saying that this has been a terrible tragedy. As right now, with all of this still unfolding, with the amount of victims that are likely being hospitalized, we'll have to wait and find more information on their conditions and what exactly they suffered. But 40 people have been confirmed dead, whether those were all victims who were gunshot victims or people who could have been trampled in this mass exodus of people trying to run and escape for their lives. There's also been a lot of concern in recent days that there could be some kind of attack. This is some footage we can show you from the scene. Again, the flames pouring out from that building with the sea of emergency responders, ambulances, police on.
So guys, these are approximately 5 shooters obviously attacked civilians. Not a military target, attacked civilians, and the goal was terror. The goal was to kill as many civilians as possible in this mass shooting. And no doubt, their plan more than likely what the plan is behind this is if they can do this, that they think that the Russian people will want to end to the war. It's not going to happen. If anything, this is going to make Russia retaliate even more severely. The war has been picking up as far as what I've been reading, and this is a direct result of that. And this is the definition of terrorism, because these people who attacked in Russia attacked civilians, not a military target. No military assets were there besides, the people. They wanted to kill as many people as possible to bring as much terror as possible. And like I said, we pretty much know who's behind this. We know who provided the weapons for this. We know who provided the training for this, most likely, and probably even the planning for this. So how's Russia going to respond? Also, it's not confined in Russia. It's coming to the United States. We've already had, like I said, some mass shootings here, but it's going to pick up greatly, in my opinion, because we have a completely open southern border with enemies coming across the border. And they want, our own government knows what's going to happen, common sense. But they want as much chaos as can possibly be worked up here in the United States, because then they can come in, they can offer the solution. And the solution is crackdown, martial law, great reset, the whole control structure agenda. It's all a plan, in my opinion. As you can tell, I'm tired. My brain is foggy right now because I've been working all day and I'm wore out. I haven't ate anything since about 11 o'clock today. So I'm going to get off the computer here, try to get this uploaded to you all. And I'm going to go eat, and I'm going to try to rest. And it's sad, the things going on in the world right now. It really is. 40 people dead officially, 100 wounded approximately. And this whole war has been going on 3 years now. Look at the people dead there for nothing on both sides. It is horrific. And the sad part about it is, that's sad enough. But to make it even worse, they're just getting started.